This is for all you new people. I only have one rule. Everybody fights. Nobody quits. And if you don't do your job, I'll kill you myself. Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Rico's Roughnecks!
Hello everybody and welcome once again to another episode of Rico's Roughnecks. I am Dale Rico, DaleRico02 if you follow me on the PSN. And hey, what do you guys think about that intro? I'm telling you, I'm thinking about making that a permanent edition because the sound, that Terminator 2 soundtrack, with all the percussion and the hard hitting drums and everything, it's just I think it just gives it such a great feel. I know in the last episode I talked about how cheesy it was and probably exuded a little bit of self-confidence as far as using my own voice for the whole, oh, this is for you new people. But I think I think when you put it all together and tie it up, it definitely works. So I'm digging it. I'd love to get your feedback. As far as this episode, I'm gonna get back to talking about those work grievances. I'm thinking about calling the segment Confessions of the Drive-Thru. And again, for any of you that have worked in fast food or are currently working in fast food right now, you know exactly what kind of a headache it can be to have that headset on, to try to be listening to those people at the speaker, and it never gets any easier. It really doesn't. I know I touched upon in an earlier episode how long I've been in fast food. But I'll do it again. I've been in the business for probably about, I want to say 8 years or so. But there have been times when I've worked multiple jobs, of multiple places. So there's only one company that I can't talk about, so I'm not gonna mention their name. But when I worked for Taco Bell for about 5.5 years, while I was working at Taco Bell, I also worked at Togo's and Baskin Robbins. I've worked at Boston Market. I've worked at a couple other places, and it just, no matter what kind of atmosphere you're in, you're always going to get those customers that have an attitude, that just don't understand the concept of, this is our menu. Whatever you see is what you can get. If it's not on there, probably because we don't have it. And but anyway, so in the last episode, I touched a little bit upon how annoying it is when people don't order from the driver's side. They always have to have their the passenger lean over them, and I still don't understand that. It's like, okay, if there's a language barrier problem, then let the person who does speak English drive. I almost want to be like, I almost want to be politically correct and just be like, oh, no offense to the, but you know what? If you don't speak English and only speak Spanish or only speak, Hmong or whatever, you're not gonna know what I'm saying right now, anyways. So so there you go. Yeah. So if you don't speak the language, or if you know somebody that doesn't speak the language, advise them not to drive. Let somebody who does speak English be in that driver's seat, so that when it's time to take the order, both parties can hear and understand what exactly it is that is going on. Another incident that seems to happen a lot in the drive-thru is just the handling over of money. What? Okay, I'm trying not to overthink things as I tend to do. I'm pretty analytical and theoretical with things, but why is it that people got to be such a big contortionist when it comes to handling over the money? Like, you'll use your right arm, you'll put your hand over your head, you'll twist your body and go around the back seat or whatever, and it's like your left hand is right at the window. It can stretch probably a good 2 to 3 feet out there, and you just hand it over, and it's not a big deal. Why do you have to make us lean half of our body out the window just to pick up that money? The other part to that is when people, they kind of just roll down their window just a touch to where only their wrist kind of rests on it, and they just they have their palm out. Bitch, you're not a T-Rex, all right? It is not that hard to stick the 6 inches of your forearm out there in order to hand us those bills. Oh God, I just don't understand the selfish mentality of that. But anyway, I see that my time is almost up. I apologize once again because I know this is a small map, short matches that tend to happen on it. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your kind words and your support. And I promise next time it's going to be a double feature. It's going to be a longer video. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Would you like to know more?